What is up, everybody? Welcome back to some Playerunknown'S Battlegrounds. We're gonna go to the hospital. I actually marked it on my map this time. You can see a little yellow marker there. I don't know, I've been told it helps, you know, with your direction. And it's not like I don't know where it is. It kind of is just like a, it gets you there faster because like you don't have any changes in direction if you line up that yellow thing on the compass with your marker. It's very min-maxy, but you know, we'll take every little advantage we can get. As you can see, we're landing with some guy here, which is awkward. Hopefully we become the better man and come out of this one alive. He looks like he's landing on the roof, or he's trying to. He might be short. He's actually short, which is an advantage for us, I think. There is a scar here, which we're going to try to grab right away. Reload, and I think I'm going to try to kill this guy right away. Yeah. Okay, so now we don't have to deal with that guy. He was trying to loot this level 1 vest, and maybe there was a gun over here that he grabbed. He grabbed an energy drink. All right, well, that is over with. We shouldn't really have to worry about anybody else. There might have been somebody else falling, and I just didn't see. I was kind of laser focused on that guy, but early kill always feels good, even though he wasn't really prepared. That's not my fault. You know, it's his fault. You got to be prepared. You got to know that I was dropping there as well, which I don't know if he knew that. I will actually take this shotgun for now, because I think it's better in close quarter situations. Grab an energy drink and just get some early looting done. You know how it is. We do have a level 1 vest, which is not going to be good enough. We should loot down at the bottom here. We have not looted here, and I don't think he had really much of a chance to loot anything other than the energy drink. I tried to grab that backpack. I guess it just didn't pick up. Yeah, we're going to have to go back for that backpack, unfortunately. Maybe I just wasn't close enough to it. That's 9mm. I don't need 9mm. I thought it was a 12 gauge. Thought we had some more ammo for our shotgun coming, but it was just 9mm. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support on the series. Again, last episode was a wild one. If you didn't see that one, I would highly suggest going back and checking that one out. Either before or after you watch this one. But again, thank you guys so much for the support. It's a bit of a grind about the live commentary stuff, but I don't mind it. I think it's good. You know, you have the down games. I mean, to me, the payoff was so big on that last one. To you guys, it looked like I won 2 games in a row. But trust me, that is not the case. And so it was a pretty nice payoff finally winning. We only grabbed the scar here and then jumped down, so I'm going to come try to loot the rest of this. But yeah, it was a big payoff for me, considering how rough the games were kind of going. Actually, we don't have that shotty, so let's not. The games are going pretty rough, and then finally pulling out the win always feels extra special. Should get this smoke nade, especially after the last game. We could see how valuable they are. Mainly in the late game, but valuable nonetheless. Oh, it's a red dot. Sometimes hard to tell the difference between a red dot and a gas mask, actually. It kind of looks the same on the ground at times. All right. So now we can go and loot the other side of the hospital. This is a hospital, by the way. I know that one video, maybe 2 videos ago, I was addressing this as the school part 2, which doesn't even make sense. It just had the same shape as the school, so I kind of just linked it there, but I didn't really even look around my surroundings. There's definitely hospital equipment around. But yeah, we're just gonna get to loot in here. I don't think we're in much of a threat by anybody else. Who knows, though? That could be the famous last words, you know? But yeah, we gotta loot this side, and then let's see where the circle is. First of all, get rid of that marker, not to confuse us. We're actually close to the circle. We don't need a car or anything. I know there's some houses behind here that I'd always like to loot after I loot the hospital. So we're gonna get to doing that. All right, we've made it to the new circle. The only problem is I only have the M4 right now. I did upgrade from the SCAR, which I think the M4 is better than the SCAR, but it's not the M16 or an AK. I actually saw an AK, but... Oh, there's a guy right here. Oh, he was shooting somebody. Does this guy think he killed him? What is going on? All right, so we just caught this guy trying to go in here and kill this guy. We killed him, but he came out and tried to loot him? I don't really know. I guess he thought he killed him. I don't know. That was strange. We got a couple shots in him. It was an ugly kill. Plus, it was also very loud. Everybody knows where we are. He's got the scar in the M4 as well, which isn't great. I'll take the camo jacket. We have just so much ammo and... Oh, he has a level 3 backpack. That's actually huge. That's definitely gunfire. Somebody's here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, he thought he could get some loot for free, and he didn't even look around when he came in. He went straight for the loot. That is definitely not something you do. All right. He has the M4. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. There's a lot that is changing right now. It's okay. We're going to be all right. There's just been so many deaths in this little area. Did he have the M16? No, he had the M4. Everybody's got the M4, dog. I'm going to take a painkiller. I think I can grab another painkiller. All right, so 3 kills in this small building. It has been very tense. That guy pulled up probably because he heard some gunfire. I don't know why he acted like there wouldn't be anybody in here, but I guess we got lucky there. We'll take the 4 times because we already have the 8 times. I wanted to see if we could heal up before we go out. Take another energy drink to speed this up. All right, so we got to move some more for the new circle. Making sure that nobody's camping this building out, because that's definitely something that could happen, especially with all the action that's gone on. All right, just double checking there's nobody around in the direct vicinity. That's definitely the car the guy pulled up in. Let's start heading towards the new circle. We're top 30. That was chaos at that little house, for sure. I've never turned the M4 to auto like that, and I don't know. Something came over me. I wanted to try it. Like I said, I usually keep all ARs, even the ones that are, you know, capable, like the M4, of going on auto. I just always seem to keep it on single. Coming up to the ruins here. How to reload the sniper. If I can go around these ruins, which I think I can, I'm gonna do. Just trying to keep my eyes out here. This is definitely getting to crunch time. There could be somebody in those windows or in those buildings in general. Always want to stay by rocks just in case you get shot at. You have somewhere to dive behind. Those ruins, like I said, I would rather not run into. I would rather run around, and I think we're going to be able to split the ruins in this little house over here. I do like this area past the ruins. This is actually where I won the game 2 episodes ago. In this area with all the ledges and ridges. I really like playing the ridges. I feel like you have a ton of good cover. And if you play under the ridges, you can see over the ridges. Gives you a nice advantage. Oh, all right. After that house debacle, I mean, it's the calm right now. The calm before the storm, I would assume. We are closing in on the new circle, and like I said, we do have these ridges, which I think play to our advantage if we get here first. If somebody's over this ridge looking over at us charging up this mountain, the advantage is definitely not in our favor. If we can get in this little crevice up here, we'd be all right. There's a car. Somebody's in the car operating it currently. I don't want to silhouette myself, so you always want to stay under the ridge a little bit. That's just a piece of a tree. Dude, there's so many things in this game that actually look like players. Like bushes and stuff. Okay, I kind of like this area. Oh! Headshot. As I say that, that guy's like, oh yeah, I kind of like this area too. So we open gunfire. Circle's small. This is the new circle. We got to be real careful right about now. Anybody coming over that way? But the reason I like this area, other than that guy staring at us, is that he's not direct line of sight for the houses. Oh, now we have the wall behind us, so we can play to this. Let's make sure nobody's coming through the wall. Anybody coming through the wall? Doesn't look like it, but this is not like that late of a wall where it could like tear people apart. Like people could run through this and survive, even still. Again, playing this ridge a little bit. We do have to move. We have to move down the hill this way. There's gunfire, which is good. Other people are killing other people. You know, we don't want to kill everybody. You know, it directs all the attention onto us. Okay, I see somebody. It's like way behind him. He's behind the hill. Just gave away our position. It's fine. Alright, it's time to start moving. Time to start moving to the new circle. We're going to be out here in the open, unfortunately. There's really nothing we can do about it. I'd rather run against this electric a little bit to maybe, like, blur the vision. Okay, that's northeast of us. If we run all the way down here, we're going to be able to swoop back up into those hills, into the circle. We're super vulnerable. Like, I could definitely see this ending right now, but let's hope nobody's in that good of a position. Again, trying to stay away from those buildings as much as possible. We only have 20 seconds. We need to start heading in a little bit. Heading in a lot. I don't love taking out my gun, or taking off my gun. Sometimes it feels necessary to get a little bit of a speed boost. That's a suppressed, like, rifle or something. Which we have a suppressed rifle too, I believe. That guy had a suppressor on his AR. I just didn't address it because I was a little bit in the moment there. Yeah, I see him. He's behind this ridge. He's like behind that concrete. He's gotta be. see the guy shooting me. Oh, God damn it. Well, we got number 14, 5 kills. It wasn't a win, and I don't think that was the guy I saw initially. I think that guy was a little bit closer. Maybe he fell back to that tree. I mean, it would have been a smart play, but he did have me on my heels considering I was running from the circle and he wasn't. I saw a guy far, far left shooting at me. That's why I wanted to make a move. Maybe I made it too quick. But we got 5 solid kills. I think it was an intense game. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It is a top 20 finish. Top 20, top 10, top 5. Usually I'm gonna you know, lean towards posting. I still think it was a fun episode and had its moments for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry we couldn't pull out a win. It's not gonna happen every episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like. It helps me out a ton. And until next time, stay safe, stay up. Peace out.